Nathan is nearing the end of his 5th grade year, which is unbelievable to me. He's going to be in middle school next year. He comes downstairs and he goes, "Dad, I have an idea." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Come upstairs, I want to talk to you." So I'm like, "All right, I'll come upstairs." So I went upstairs and he's looking kind of nervous, self-conscious even. And he goes, "Dad, I want to get jacked and ripped." I was like, "What do you mean, man?" I was like, "Let's do it." He's like, "I'll let my friends do TikTok dances, but I want to be jacked and ripped." Then he says, "I want to start going to the gym with you every morning." He said, "For the rest of my life," is what he said. So I just didn't question him. I didn't divert. I didn't say why. I just said, "Okay, let's do it." And I said, "You want to go tomorrow?" He goes, "Yep." I said, "Okay, I'll wake you up early in the morning tomorrow." He's like, "Okay," a big smile on his face. And I said, "Let's do this together." We woke up the next morning at 4:45 a.m., woke my son up. We were at the gym by 5:30 a.m. Did an hour-long workout with Nathan. Yeah, he's making friends at the gym. There's guys giving him high fives, giving him fist pounds. The gym is such an awesome place for boys to meet people and grow up. There's such a lacking of strong masculine energy in the world right now. The gym is the place to go. You know, we get there 5:30 a.m. and there's just huge, strong guys everywhere. And then he said to me one day, he goes, "Dad, how come there's so many nice cars in the parking lot? Like, there's like Maseratis, Mercedes, BMWs, like a lot of really nice cars at my gym early in the morning." I said, "Dude, because these guys are hustlers. Like, these guys, if they're disciplined enough to go to the gym this early in the morning, that discipline transfers to every other area of their life. So if they're disciplined enough to get up every single morning and work out every single morning, then that means if they run a business, if they're working a career, they're very disciplined in that as well." So I got to have this conversation with him on our way back from the gym at like 6:30 a.m. as he was seeing all these successful people. So he's getting clues as to the kind of person he wants to be just by going to the gym with me in the morning. What about getting up early in the morning? Because you're getting up at like 5 a.m.
I feel like going to the gym makes me like go to bed earlier. I love it. Like, the gym makes me go to sleep so fast. I love it.
So by the time it's bedtime, you just go right to sleep. I have been noticing that. You have been like at like 9 o'clock, because you used to like stay up in bed and, I don't know, just find things to do, but now you're like, you go to bed right away. How did that start with you going with me recently? Because you've been there like 3 weeks in a row, but before we went a couple times. Like you came to the gym early with me last month or last year at like 4:30 a.m. I think it was last year, like 4:30 a.m.
Yeah.
But how did it come around this time? You just asked me one day.
I just asked.
What was it like your first time going to the gym in the morning? Like, what did you expect? Because I imagine if I was a kid going to my dad's gym, I'd think it's some way, but then whenever I went and saw how it actually was, I'd be like, oh.
It's actually like, it's like your gym is crazy. There's a lot of crazy people and weird people there.
Why?
I know these guys like to do that.
And how does it feel after you come back from the gym?
Amazing. I love it.
Why?
Because it just like, I'm like all tired, sweaty, and just like when I come back, I'm like, I can finally relax them early, and I just get all my school stuff ready, and I can just do whatever I want for the next 3 hours. At this point in his life, he wants to get jacked and ripped and be the best person he can be. He wants to be strong. He wants to separate himself from his friends. He doesn't want to be stuck on an iPad and TikTok and phones, and he wants to get in great shape. I'm going to lead the way on that. I need to be somebody he can follow. I'm not going to be some fat, sloppy, complacent dad who's proud of his dad bod. What if that was me? What if I was that guy and my son had an awakening like he just had? And he said, I want to get jacked and ripped. And he looked at me and I was a fat slob on the couch. Who would he follow then? He'd go on YouTube and try to find somebody to follow, not his father. So I have to be that guy. And Nathan wants to do that. Like, I didn't push this on him. I didn't say, you're going to the gym tomorrow. He said, can I come with you? Pull parenting, not push parenting. He said, Dad, I want to come with you. Can I come with you? And I said, yes. So one of the days we went to the gym 4 days in a row. And then Nathan stayed up later with all of us. And he said, Dad, do you think I could sleep in tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, you can sleep in tomorrow. Then he goes, is it cheating if I sleep in tomorrow? I said, what do you mean? He's like, well, is it okay if I don't go to the gym tomorrow? Am I cheating? And I said, it's not cheating. It doesn't matter. I said, are you going to quit going to the gym forever, or are you just going to not go tomorrow and sleep in? He's like, I'm going to go next week. I'm just not going to go tomorrow. So I said, yeah, it doesn't matter, man. This is extremely important, and this sabotages lots of guys. We talk about this in my program all the time.
We have this perfectionist mindset, and we, instead of valuing the habit of going to the gym, we think that we have to be perfect for 7 days straight. Over the course of 12 months, if Nathan, goes 70% of the days, that is amazing. That's like 300 days of going to the gym. It's an unbelievable amount of days going to the gym. If he gets down on himself because he doesn't go 7 days straight, that 6th day he doesn't go, he's out for the rest of the year because he sabotages himself. This is a mind worm that I'm trying to stop him from doing before it happens. And it worked. We didn't go the 5th day. I made sure I didn't go to the gym, so he knew it wasn't an issue. So we both didn't go to the gym. We both slept in. And then the next week we went back to the gym. We've been going for a couple weeks now.
Oh, but you're also doing a CrossFit tournament.
Yeah.
When's that?
In June 21st.
Is it the same one you did last year?
Yeah, but just way harder.
Why is it harder?
I don't know. I looked at the workouts. They're pretty hard.
How did you do last year at this CrossFit tournament?
Got second.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
First one ever?
Yeah.
Do you like CrossFit?
Yeah, for sure. It's like the same thing for jiu-jitsu. I'm always gonna do it. Like, I'm not stopping until I die. And like, say with CrossFit.
That's amazing. You're going to be a beast.
Mhm.
5 years from now, you'll be dominating most of the adults.
Yeah.
Except me.
And I'm gonna destroy you.
I'll still give you the python pressure.
Sure.
Squeeze the life out of you. No, you'll be a force. And then when Lauren gets a boyfriend,
No.
you'll be like, my older brother is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's been doing CrossFit for 13 years. And if you do one thing... Yeah, my dad and older brother are black belts in jiu-jitsu. Because by then I'll be also.
Yeah.
That'll be, 13 years from now?
Yeah.
I'll be black belt far before that. My dad and big brother are black belts in jiu-jitsu. Jacked. Ripped. I can only imagine, the dinner that we're going to have with our future boyfriend. We should just wear our jiu-jitsu gis.
No, that would be so... No.
Wear our rash guards, muscles popping out, be like, hey, bud, what's going on? He'd be terrified he'd never come back. Lauren would be like, my boyfriend never wants to come over. He's scared of you.
I'm like, good.
Good.